Ok, donc logiquement, tout est bon. Donc bonjour à toutes et à tous, c'est Shaky Boy, bienvenue pour cette 11e partie sur Horizon Zero Dawn sur PS4. Donc on se retrouve apparemment dans la ville du soleil, où dans la partie 10, ce qui s'est passé c'est que apparemment ils se sont fait attaquer par des machines. C'était des machines corrompues, donc forcément envoyées par d'autres humains. Donc on va voir ce qui va se passer par la suite. Allez à Meridian. Donc apparemment il y a une petite quête secondaire à faire d'abord.
That's all there is in Banuk lands.
Don't look to me
I
for
heard you
help.
talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
Ils sont fort blancs de peau quand même ici.
There's a trade route. I thought the Banuk kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors, after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there, still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
What were these new machines and spirits?
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
What is this place? The Cut?
When the Karja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of Banuk land, they left the Cut behind.
So a battleground from the war. Like the valley outside the Sacred Land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome. Especially not now.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
I utterly refuse to buy from
Ok.
Oseram. They'll teach.
Wow, quête de niveau 30, ça rigole pas. Ben, on repassera, hein, je te le dis. Donc faut aller ici.
Should be out there fighting machines, pacing around here.
En mode
Captain
samouraï.
Balan, the guard at the gate said you'd been to Meridian recently. What can I expect on the trail?
Nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads. They're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. All of them confirmed my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Waleed, tell them what happened.
Walid.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect. Report to her, not to me.
Lakir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Waleed here?
Carrément.
Most Nora still don't take well to the sight of Karja armor. Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I'd prefer not to do that again. But heading that way won't be a problem for you.
Please say yes.
What was that, soldier?
Nothing, sir.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the road to Meridian?
Sun King Avad has devoted considerable resources to making it safe. But by the Sun's witness, it's been harder to control in peace than it was during the war. Machines grow more dangerous all the time. Add to that bandits and new reports of this corruption. We're stretched thin to protect a few outposts like this one. As for everywhere else, well, travel at your own risk.
I'll see what I can do about your missing men.
I would be grateful, but not as grateful as Waleed. You hear that, lunkhead? You might be off the hook.
Ah, ça va. 15 et 16.
Never know when I might need these.
Putain, il est là. Bah, tu sais quoi, je vais me TP, hein. Et en même temps, j'irai chercher une monture, comme ça me permettra de faire le truc plus facilement. Je vais regarder si le
Machines must
retour
have come
du
across
stream.
Captain Balon's patrol here.
Hop, un petit instant. Impeccable. Bon.
One of the Karja soldiers fell here. The other soldiers must have retreated. But to where?
Elle est où la piste? On peut les monter, eux, ou pas?
Another Karja released his death came quickly.
Des grands fronts. Putain, j'ai absolument rien pour me cacher. C'est ici. Ah ouais, faut le grimper. Cool.
This can't be the helmet from the last Karja soldier. Someone nearly lost his head here, then ran off. Keep that for later. Blood everywhere. A machine dragged something into the water here.
C'est quoi, il va y avoir un genre
Maybe he made it to that island.
d'alligator on machine, quoi. Trouver la kir sur l'île. Ok, on peut aller enlever. D'aller dans l'eau, merde. Ah ouais. Un carapteur. Faiblesse. Au feu. Oh putain. Dépêche, dépêche, dépêche. Tu m'étonnes. Ah, j'aime pas ça du tout. On va éviter de se faire remarquer, hein. J'ai trop de ressources encore une fois. Capacité de stockage. Viande riche x5. Ça je peux toujours pas l'avoir. Je peux toujours pas le prendre.
The sun.
What is that?
Really done.
See?
I brought down
you
all
don't-
the beasts, but
Salut Legend.
wasn't expecting
Informez-toi.
to be found, especially not by Nora.
I wasn't expecting to find a half-clad Karjan soldier singing like a drunk.
I apologize for my behavior. I thought I was dead.
Come on. Your commander asked me to bring you back to Daytower.
I refuse to be led back to my outpost by Nora, like some prisoner.
Fine. Go by yourself.
Wait. Look. I got in a tussle with a snap maw. It ate the half of me that was armor and bow.
Il y en a
The
pas
thief
qu'un. Hein.
is
Il y en a
still
deux.
in the
Enfin,
water.
trois.
I can't go back without a weapon. Find my bow, please.
Moi, je suis sérieux.
I'll get it. Just don't start singing again.
Ça ouf. Tuer le caractère, mais c'est lequel? Il y en a trois. Ah, celui en particulier. Ok. Oh putain. Ouais, bah, du gel. Il m'a vu. Oh putain. Plusieurs en plus. Oh, ils étaient même 4. L'anti-caractère. Faudrait peut-être que je la prenne, non? Inventaire, ressources. Putain, j'ai trop de trucs.
Pass the test.
Je pense que je vais tous les tuer. Ah, 1318, ah ouais, il faut vraiment que je les fasse toutes. C'est ça, oui. Ouais. Quoi de neuf, Legend? Ça va? Tresse lumineuse.
Can stop tensing up.
Putain, c'est ouf. Les explosions, elles sont super bien faites quand même, je trouve.
Handy.
C'est quoi ça? J'ai pas l'info. C'est sûrement pour fabriquer des flèches en glace, mais je les ai pas encore débloquées. Cool. Viande riche. Ah bah je peux créer le... Merde. Artisanat. Ah putain, j'ai pas assez. Il en faut 5. Plus 20 en plus. Ouais, faut vraiment que j'améliore à fond ça. Parce que c'est vraiment ennuyeux de devoir jeter plein de choses à chaque fois. C'est chiant. Allez, on va voir le deck sans armure et sans armes. Ça, c'était pas trop compliqué à battre en fait.
Here's your bow. Good luck out there.
Thank you. I didn't want to die in foreign lands.
On a un niveau en plus, ça c'est cool. Nickel, hop. Et en plus je peux m'acheter ça. Voilà. Et après ça va être ça, ça et ça. Bon. Ah bah apparemment il y a une zone corrompue. Niveau 20. Vas-y, on va la faire. C'est pas loin, c'est à côté.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
Je rêve, mais il me reste qu'une viande grasse à avoir et c'est bon, je crois. Ouais. Il faut absolument que je trouve des sangliers. Tiens, on est là. Il est juste là. Ah putain, y a pas de viande riche. Merde. Yes, viande riche. Yes. C'est parti. Voilà. Os de sanglier x2, comme ça je peux le faire direct. Allez, allez, go, go, go. Faut trouver ça. J'en ai déjà un. Il m'en reste un à avoir. Et je pourrais passer à 70 en emplacement, c'est pas mal, hein. C'est vraiment cool. Est-ce qu'il y a un sanglier quelque part? Oh, c'est un feu de camp. Ouais, on va aller peut-être aller sauvegarder, ça serait peut-être bien. Hop là. Voilà, bien sûr. C'est quoi ça? Qu'est-ce que ça contient? Ouais. Ici j'y vais en mode rien à foutre. Je vais juste voir comment il attaque. Ouais, c'est de l'autre côté. Bon, je vais essayer de leur foncer dessus. Costaud. Ça rigole pas. Hein.
Good haul.
Je prends tout. Ah, il y a un monture qui est là. Putain, il m'a vu. Oh, bien vu. Il a spawn. Ça, c'est propre. Ça, c'est très propre. Putain, faudrait que je le soigne. Mais j'ai pas la compétence soigner, je crois. Voilà, c'est là. Et c'est en coup de 2, dommage. C'était chaud hein, quand même.
This will do nicely.
Ok, donc il faut retourner là-haut. Et hop, c'est parti. Il est vraiment cool ce jeu, hein, c'est un truc de ouf. Attends, je teste un truc avec la cam. Neige. C'est par là. Ouch.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus, who the woman is, the one who looks like me, why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. Then he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
C'est quoi le truc là-bas lumineux? Oh putain, il y a un sanglier.
Scrabbling a bit.
sauce de sanglier. Yes, nickel. Et maintenant il faut une peau de sanglier. On va trouver ça. Hein. Je suis sûr il y a moyen que je les pirate et que je monte dessus. Je vais essayer après. Merde. J'espère qu'il va pas se battre. Ah merde. Putain, il y a un dent de scie et tout. Ouais, c'est chaud. Oh putain, je me casse.
For later.
C'est le désert ici. Tout à l'heure c'était les montagnes enneigées et là c'est le désert, c'est trop bizarre. Le changement de zone comme ça aussi brusque. Ça c'est quoi ça encore? Machine hostile. C'est pas ce que c'est. charognards sont en train de bouffer la machine que j'ai tuée. Les charognards quoi. lui foncer dessus alors qu'il n'a rien fait. Si je veux. Ah, il était sous l'air. Écoute, on verra plus tard. Hein. Pas le time. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça encore? Gueule d'orage. Putain, le délire. Vaut mieux pas se faire blanc, je pense. On passe du désert à la savane. C'est trop bizarre.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun.
C'est quand même beau. Allez, je suis presque.
An Oseram would up.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait? How long do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
What's going on here? Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
City's locked down.
It's always the merchants who suffer.
C'est immense. Avec des gardes.
He doesn't look happy.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
we need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a man?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Check out these wares.
How long will a bud hide in his palace? Till they siege blood for blood, vengeance for Ursa. How long will a bud hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Hello.
Call it a day, girl. Wasting time.
Putain, c'est immense chez le mec.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
Tiens, elle va faire un truc comme ça, elle. Elle est ouf.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
On va peut-être pas sauter de là.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
Eh ben.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
C'est bon.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Redridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Redridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Champ de victime. Bon, c'est bon, je peux faire ma quête secondaire. Comme ça, j'arrête là, je fais une petite pause. Et si vraiment je suis motivé, je referai un petit stream tout à l'heure. Ça doit faire reposer la caméra.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're Anora, are you not? A fighter from the Savage Lands.
The Sacred Land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. No savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge, while I am the Sunhawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
Long night last night.
You're Talana? Assis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So? I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all of us kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 sawtooths, 2 ravagers, and a stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
Ouais, en fait, c'est un genre de bestiaire que tu dois faire. Bon bah, ça a l'air d'être cool. Ça a l'air d'être cool. On va les sauvegarder. Je vais arrêter le stream là. Et je reprendrai certainement la partie 12 ce soir. Ouais, il y a peut-être moyen. Des dents de scie, ça va. Quand on a 3, c'est compliqué. Déjà 2, c'est chaud. Des ravageurs, je sais pas ce que c'est. Les trackers, je sais pas ce que c'est non plus. Donc là, ouais. Bon, sur ce, merci d'avoir checké. Je vous dis peut-être à tout à l'heure. Et sinon, bah, à bientôt. Allez, ciao.